Around here, you don't need to be Muslim to say Assalamu alaikum, because when you walk into King's restaurant, there'll be a 4'10" black woman who will ask you for your God and your order, and she don't care if you've made up your mind yet. You got 10 seconds to respond. Assalamu alaikum, my sister. I'll go with catfish, cheese eggs, cheese grits, wheat toast, and butter and jelly with an uptown, please. Whitney, I believe in miracles because of you. Promise to tell my daughter about you, about the day that God turned 1,000,000 mice into men that will carry your body to the gates of heaven. I believe that there is a glass slipper and a pair of wings for you and every girl from Newark with a dream that it is the most beautiful, beautiful ball, beckoning us all to just dance with somebody. I've touched the bellies of mothers who'd abort black boys like thrown overboard slaves, who look you in the eyes like a bluebird awakening to a Holocaust and whisper, I'm just afraid to raise a black son. A black boy is just a trembling soul suffocating in a fabric that always seemed to make you scratch around your neck, the tag that always seemed to make you itch around your noose collar. Nigga, they got you quiet. Like, how come only at award shows he riots? Maybe Jesus was all talk. Jesus never needed Adidas to walk. Why is he outlining sneakers when the South Side is outlined in chalk? She was an 18-year-old dying thing, still having to carry a body that he made expire on her. Her body, her slave girl body, her slave girl mother body. Doctor said she had no pain, but she felt everything. He went on to cure a whole lot of white women. Those women, always treated like ladies. We wonder if babies cry in their native language, if they even have a native tongue to surrender to the armed guards. These children do not know America, but they know it doesn't belong to them. They do not know why people hate, but they know that hate is cold, colored in red. It growls, snatches, and drools of its own anger and hunger. One child fears he will be eaten because things in cages are to be eaten. Another doesn't cry as if he knows the water will be needed for a much worse life than this. Like crazy girl ain't got no memory, like crazy girl was being punished for the crazy that was already in my head. Like crazy girl won't remember what has been taken from her. They wouldn't have taken a white woman's body parts, would have left her whole to pass away like a human, would have given her peace lilies and prayers, would have given her body back to God. They didn't give our bodies back to God, they just took them. A woman named Tatiana Jefferson was murdered in her home. I wrote something for her. If this were a video game, she would have been given a second chance, maybe even a third, would have been face to face with her intruder, would have been given a chance to choose her own armor and a weapon of her own whimsical conjuring. If shot, she would have been able to take out her own bullet without flinch or scalpel, would have watched her wound heal in a second swiftness. Her blood would have reverted itself back into her own body as if she told it to. And she'd throw away a weighty laugh while dusting off her shoulders. If this were a video game, she would have been given a third chance, maybe even a fourth. If this were a video game, she would have been given a fifth chance, maybe even a sixth. If this were a video game, she would have been given a